Hello everyone, so today we're going to be looking at Adignisters. Now this is a deck that is completely alien to me, completely foreign. I have seen it played, I don't know how it is played, right? And instead of me going on, doing my research and learning how to play the deck, what I want to do is I'm going to record my live first impressions of me just playing it, just to see if I can figure it out on my own, sort of see what happens. I have seen the deck in action before, so I kind of get it. I know what they're going for, but it is quite an intricate combo, and I want to see how much of it I can just get. We are going to be revisiting this for an actual deck profile and proper replays and everything once I've gotten to grips with the full deck, but I thought this would be a bit of a fun idea where we're all just sort of going to have a look at it and learn together. All of the gameplay is live. This isn't replays or anything like that. And we do end up going from Diamond 3 to Diamond 2, so we get 4 win streak. Easy dubs. It's just not the most inspiring of games. I just finished the last one there. But yeah, again, either way, I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. I hope you at least find it a wee bit funny. If you do, great. If you don't, that's fine. We got plenty of other videos that you might enjoy that are a lot more informative and more specific. This one is just a little bit of fun where we're learning something new. So, I mean, again, you're bound to find something on the channel that you like, so I would ask that you do subscribe if you haven't already. And without further ado, let's get into game number 1 then. Alrighty, getting into game number 1. Interesting hand. We of course lost the coin toss. Go figure there, no surprises. Allure of Darkness from our opponent here. We don't really want to allow that, do we? What could our opponent be playing? They could be playing a few things. We're going to let that happen. I'm curious. Call me curious. We don't want to use our Ash until we actually know what it is we're dealing with, right? So depending on what he banishes Edge of Chain, right? So it's a good thing we kept the Ash, because that means we can keep it for when he inevitably uses Branded Fusion, right? So that's a-okay with me. He's going to go Aliber. Yep, Aliber, completely normal. Going to search his deck for the Branded Spell or Trap card. That's fine. What are you going to grab, good sir? Gonna grab Branded Fusion. Okay, so that would mean then he doesn't have a copy of Branded Fusion already, so we did the right thing in holding on to that there, because now we can utilize our Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring to negate the Branded Fusion. Assuming he doesn't have anything to stop us, which I mean, come on. We have to do something, right? You know, there's no way he opens up Allure into... yeah, of course he does. I was about to say there's no way he also has Call by the Grave. But what was I saying? Of course he does. I guess what we're going to do is Chain Maxi. If our opponent also has Ash Blossom, they're simply the best player in the world. They're simply the best. You don't actually... I was joking. You don't actually have Ash Blossom. It was a joke. What are you doing? What is taking you so long to think about? What are you trying to figure out? What is going on in that little brain of yours that you just cannot figure out what needs done next? What is going on here? Okay, great. I funny had Ash Blossom for a minute. I was not going to be impressed. I was going to be the opposite of impressed, actually. Okay, well at the very least, we're going to draw a card or two here, which is going to be somewhat helpful. If he goes into the Tax Dragon, then I cry. If he doesn't, then we're laughing. So he's going to send 2. What did he send? Send Tragedy. That's fine. Makes total sense. Tragedy into Lubellion. That's grand. So now Lubellion and Tragedy are both going to get to activate their effects. That is a-okay with me. Yep, there it is. Lubellion, discard a card to conduct a secondary fusion summon. Ooh, ditching the Branded Opening. That gives him a layer of protection from destruction in his graveyard. Even dealing with the Mirror Jade. That's the thing. Maxi is not the most impactful card in the world against the likes of Branded, because they typically don't want to special summon that much anyways. So we're going to have to wait and see what actually happens here. We are going to get to draw at least once more here off of the Mirror Jade. Drawing into the Don Mari. I've never played this deck before. I don't even know if that's a good draw. Whew. Alright. Well, the whole point of this was learning live, right? So I guess you guys are going to see me mess this up. Or we might just pull a win out of our ass. We'll see what happens. We'll see. We're just going to make it up as we go along is the plan, to be perfectly honest. there you have it. Looks like they just decided that they were going to peace out. Great. Well, we're at a 100% win rate so far, so let's keep it up. Alrighty, we do actually get to go first this time, which is something, but now we don't have any good cards in hand. Great. Reveal a Cyberse monster with 2300 attack in your hand or extra deck to add an Ignister monster with the same attribute from your deck to your hand. So what we can do here is we want to be searching our deck for fire or light, right? We want to be grabbing the Decode Talker Heat Soul to grab an Achichi, or we want a Picari. We don't really have a way to grab Picari, so Achichi it is. We're going to reveal fire, we're going to add fire. Great. On summon then, the Achichi is going to grab us a level 4 or lower Ignister from deck, which is great. So we're going to utilize this, activating its effect. We're going to, grab the Picari. Awesome. Now, again, I don't know the combo or anything like that for Ignisters. We're literally just going to be making this up as we go along. Never mind. We're actually not going to be doing anything. In fact, I've decided today is not the day for the doing of things. Oh my god, man. Shifter, really? Shifter. What does this thing do? Okay, I just take 2300 points of damage. I can only imagine we're playing against, like, Flu, right? I can only imagine. Huh? Deep Sea Diva. Diva Turbo? Okay, brings out this. Banishes cards on the top of my deck. This isn't some, like, Diet Runic, is it? Huh? Chaos Reload the Chaotic Magical Dragon. That's fine. Okay, Chaotic Magical Dragon is going to banish the top 5 cards of their deck, or add from their deck to their hand a light or dark monster among them. So they're going to add to their hand the Denko Sekka. Okay. They're going to activate Thunderbird here. Thunderbird discarding a card to... They discard their Thunderbird. I can't catch a break. What is this? Already we've won another coin toss, which is grand. Our opponents feel lighting up right away, so they might have something in their hand. Got Lancia, Maxi, Thunder Dragon Dark, an expired credit card. I don't understand what could be causing your field to light up at my draw phase. Can I have my turn, please? You can keep your cards to yourself, and I'll keep my cards to myself. How about that? Great. You know what? Glad we came to an agreement on that one. Love to see it. Gonna activate I Meet You. So now we're going to reveal to our opponent. We've already got an Achichi, so there's no real point in grabbing another Achichi. So we can grab the Dark, or... I guess we grab the Dark one? I don't really know which one's more valuable. Like I said, again, we're 3 games into this duel, and I still haven't managed to play one yet. So I don't know what's good and what's bad. We're going to normal the Achichi. That's fine. Achichi then is going to... Hang on, is this limited to Ignister cards? Yeah, it is. Okay. And we're going to grab the Picari. Awesome. Oh, it was the Gichiri. I was wondering why we got the ability to reveal access code. It was for the Gichiri. Yeah. Okay. Now we're finally able to link summon in a link-based deck for the... This is our 3rd duel of the video so far, and this is our first opportunity getting to link summon. So we're going to go into our Dark Infant. Dark Infant on summon is going to search our deck for the field spell. Hopefully. Please? Ooh, Imperm. That is going to slow us down. I'm going to be real. That sucks a little bit. 1 non-link Ignister monster. Okay. Without the field spell, life does get just a teensy bit harder. So what we're going to do is we're going to activate Sign Up Mining, right? We're going to activate Sign Up Mining. We're going to ditch the Diameter. We're going to add from deck to hand. We're going to grab our Circular, right? So this is the part where if Ignister fails, Math Mech picks up the slack. So we're going to circular, ditch. Oh, see, the only thing is Sigma cannot summon itself thanks to the Dark Infant being here, which is a slight problem. We're going to special summon our Doshin out to our field. That's fine. Then we're going to link off into our Splash Mage. Yep, that's fine. Do we play double Splash Mage? I'm pretty sure we do. I'm pretty sure we play double Splash. We don't. I'm only playing... I'm playing double Transcode. Okay, that's fine. Now we're going to use Splash Mage. Splash Mage is going to grab us a Sigma from our deck. From our graveyard, sorry. Gonna play it here. Awesome. That's going to trigger our Math Mech Circular. You know, if Sigma can't do it, we're just going to do it ourselves. We're going to go Super Factorial. Then we're going to use our 2 monsters here. We're going to Exceed Summon. Gonna bring out a Lumbertian. I know these plays. I know Math Mech. Inside and out, back to front, side to side, north to south. We're going to detach 2 materials to grab a Math Mech card from our deck and add it to our hand. We've already got 3 Math Mechs engraved. We could go Addition if we wanted to get schmancy. We might as well. Is there a benefit to doing that? We could do Transcode Heat Soul. So we could. So if I grab the Addition, we could do Transcode Heat Soul, right? Which is kind of dope. I kind of like that play. We're going to go Addition then. We're going to increase the attack points of our Alambertian. That's fine. We're going to then go into Transcode off of Splash Mage and our Alambertian. Yep, might as well. 666. We're going to go into Transcode Talker. Transcode now is going to revive the Splash Mage in our graveyard. Awesome. Now Splash Mage plus our Addition is going to be our Heat Soul. So Heat Soul is going to pay 1,000 life points, draw us an extra card, hopefully a hand trap of some description. We play 12, so I would appreciate something useful. Picari is not useful, but it's fine. We get another chance to draw one, and we have the Super Factorial for some extra interruption. We do take another 23 to the face from our own card, but that is fine. Remember what I was complaining about during your draw phase where you were going to activate a card? Well, you know what? I feel like I'm going to do the same thing, right? I'm going to pay 1,000 life points, and I'm going to get drawing. So we're going to pay 1,000, draw a card. What have you got? You got nothing. We're going to draw Call by the Grave. Again, not useful, unfortunately. What is our opponent playing? When do we go for the Factorial of Super? Mutant. You. What, mate? Add a Mutant spell or trap card from your deck to your hand. Huh. You can tribute this card, then banish 1 card from your hand or face up in your field. Special summon 1 monster from your hand or deck based on the banished card. You know what? I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I'm not gonna lie. I simply don't trust it. Because we didn't draw anything useful off of our Heat Soul, I sort of want to have the diameter negate up and early. He might have like Call by the Grave. He might have something. Of course he does. Of course he does. Everyone so far has had it. Every single one so far has had that card. Okay, it is what it is. Super Factorial then is basically just going to revive 2 monsters, but we only run 1 Alambertian, so we can't even Exceed Summon. So we're getting nothing out of this. We're going to Sigma. We're going to Circular. That's fine. Okay, so these 2 guys are negated, but they are at the very least extra bodies on board, which is something. We still have the Transcode Talker and Heat Soul, which are going to be relatively difficult to get rid of. Again, they can't be targeted by card effects, and they are rather large and in charge. So we're just sort of banking on that, which doesn't feel good to say, and doesn't make me feel particularly confident about the deck. But you know what? It is what it is. This is the first time we've got the chance to play the game this video, and it's against mutants of all decks. I honestly don't even really know what this deck does. I played like the solo mode where like fusion summon into this into their fusion monster, and that fusion monster definitely has text on it. I can't remember what the text does, but there sure do be words on it. If you control a mutant monster, special summon this, tribute this card. Oh, he's just gonna link. Link to into. Give me something original, something cool, something schmancy. Verte. That's not cool or schmancy at all. DPE unironically outs us. Okay, so they're gonna fusion summon by banishing materials on it from my screen where I can't read the text. By banishing materials from your hand or field, if your opponent has activated a card or effect this turn, you can use up to one monster from your deck and graveyard. Ooh, banish one from graveyard and one from deck to fusion summon. Yo, that's kinda sick, I'm not gonna lie. That's kinda nice. I like it. It gets the fusion summon out these synthesis. So here's the fusion monster I was talking about, and look at this. See what I meant? Words. Sure does have text on it. If it's fusion summon, target a card on the field and destroy it. You're a clown. You have to destroy one of my two math mechs. When your opponent activates a card or effect, you can activate this effect the rest of the turn. This face-up card is unaffected by the effects of an opponent's card of that same type. Neat. You can make yourself unaffected. DPE, I would imagine. Off of Verte. Pay 2,000. Sending the Fusion Destiny. Okay. Our opponent has a little bit of sauce. They're going to go into their DPE. They may not even activate its effect. They may simply swing. They have more than enough attack damage to do so. If they were smart, they would attack Transcode, then attack Decode Talker Heat Soul, and then DP pop itself in my Sigma, and then attack directly with Verte, just to get the most possible out of the turn. What do you do? Wait, you do stuff? At the start of the damage step, when your Cyberse monster battles, you can banish this card, destroy that monster you control. Interesting. Is that something I want to do? Does that benefit me? I don't think it does. I think that's designed for the Fire Addict Nister Link monster. Probably. I would imagine so. This is what we in the business call not good. This is what we in the business call not good at all. Is he gonna DP pop? DP pop. Good stuff. DP pop itself, pop the Sigma. He's gonna pop the Verte and the Sigma? Alright. You could have got like 500 extra damage out of it, but I mean... Alright. It worked out for you, even though you had no possible way of knowing this is in my bloody hand. But, you know, such is life. Okay. So we've got a face down and we've got DPE. So we've got two cards to contend with, right? We can probably do this, right? We can probably do this. We are going to Sigma. Response. He can activate his Synthesis to make himself unaffected by monster effects, which would be kinda dope. For him, not for me. He is passively reducing our field by 1,000. We're going to normal summon Picari. Picari then activates its effect. It do be grabbing us an AI spell or trap card from our deck. Okay, so what spell or trap card do we grab? He really, I think he's just tempted on using his Synthesis. Oh no, there's the, DP pop right away, huh? DP do be popping, what? I mean, that's kind of interesting. Your opponent activates for the rest of the turn unaffected by the effects of an opponent's card. Okay, so he pops himself, pops our Picari. That's fine. Does the Dark Infant specifically require? It does specifically require an Ignister monster. That's fine though. We can simply go for this, can we not? Yeah, we can simply go Idle Reborn. Yeah, we'll do that. I don't understand. Like, that cost us nothing. He is going to try going for his DP's effect here. We're going to quickly chain Call by the Grave to negate that and banish it. So, get cooked, my friend. That is that. Finito. Crossout Designator. No way. This guy, he just has everything. There is no goddamn way. Okay, interesting. So do we or do we not have the sauce? Surely we have the sauce, right? Surely we can do this. Surely I have mutant. He doesn't have Call by the Grave. He's not running Call by the Grave. What? Why did you activate it? Does he only run one copy? I don't understand. Does he only run one copy? I don't get it. Did he misclick? I'm gonna have to check his deck list after this game. If he only runs the one copy, kind of cringe, not gonna lie. We're going to Idle Reborn. We're gonna bring back the Achichi. Oh, just use your synthesis already so it stops slowing down my turn. Come on, my friend. Okay, so we're gonna Achichi. Achichi searches our deck for another Adagnister monster. We've already used Picari's effect. What have we got to search? Thank you. So now it's going to be unaffected by monster effects for the rest of this turn. That's fine. It took you long enough to make your mind up. We're going to search for the wind one. Bururu or whatever. Great, great, great. Gonna link our Achichi into our Dark Infant. Awesome. Dark Infant then is going to grab the field spell from our deck. The field spell is where the magic happens. We're going to activate it, then we're going to link 2 off into Cyber's Wicked. Now, Cyber's Wicked normally would have searched us this monster, but it just sort of is what it is. It just didn't happen on this occasion. We're going to activate the AI land, or island, I suppose, to summon out Doyon, I believe. Doyon then, when summoned, will grab us back and a Chi-Chi, which we will then be able to summon again. Yeah, we do that. Or even the Earth monster, it could even grab us that, to be honest. We might as well grab the Earth monster, right? Yeah, we'll do that. But, you know, we might as well. You know. We do be out here. Let me check the Arrival Cyber's effect. 3 or more different monsters with different attributes gain its original attack becomes 1000 multiplied by the number of link materials used for its summon. But they all have to have different attributes. Okay, I get you. I am picking up what you are putting down, good sir. What does the Dark Templar take? 3 monsters with different names. If a monster is special summoned to a zone this card points to, even during the damage step, you may special summon as many level 4 or lower Adagnister monsters from your graveyard as possible to your zones that this card points to. Awesome. Okay, so I guess what we do is we probably summon the Doshin. Right? Summon Doshin. Then we link 3 into the Templar, right? Link 3 into Templar. This deck is very confusing. There are so many different plays. Send to the graveyard, target an AI spell or trap card, add it to your hand. Sure thing, buddy. Give it to me. Absolutely. Gonna grab I Meet You, even though I'm pretty sure this card is useless now. Yeah, I don't think this card is useful anymore. Okay, we're gonna use Adagnister AI land. We're going to summon out the Bururu to a zone that the Templar points to. That'll trigger Templar's effect as well as this guy's effect. Send an Adagnister monster from deck to graveyard. That's fine. We don't need to do that yet, I don't think. I'm going to activate it just to see what the options are. You know, there might be something useful. Donmari. I'm pretty sure we send Donmari, right? Yeah, I think we do. Dark Templar then is going to resummon the Achichi as well as the light one. We are running low on time. I might have to cut the combo short, to be perfectly honest. We might just go into the Arrival Cybers like this. Honestly, not a bad play. Not a terrible play. I mean, we have game if we do this. Oh, but that's boring. Oh, but it's the correct play. God damn it. It's boring, but it's the right play. We're going to go update Jammer. And basically, we just Templar for 3, update Jammer for 2, into our Access Code Talker. I mean, this is the correct play, but like, it's just not the fun play. I don't have time for the full combo. I've got 30 seconds left, alright? Leave me alone. If we summon out the Arrival Cybers as it was, that wasn't game. And remember, we can't pop this guy with effects, so we wouldn't be able to like summon it out to 6k and swing directly anyway. So we just need to beat his ass, basically. Wait, hang on. Does he have an effect when destroyed or something like that? No, okay, it does, but it's not detrimental. That's fine. Okay, so we get to add a banished card back to hand. That's a-okay. Yep, that's fine. Sweet. And GG's. Easy dubs. Alright, so that was our first actual game playing the deck. It was fine. I feel like if that Dark Infant gets interrupted, if you don't have a way to extend your Attic Nister plays, you're literally just math mech, right? So, you know, it is what it is. We still were able to put up a decent-ish board. It didn't really work out too well for us, but then we were able to recover it really well with the Access OTK. I think I'm going to put a second splash in, and then we'll get into game number 4. Alrighty, getting into what's likely going to be the final game of the video. We haven't had an awful lot going on, of course, but we can't really be sitting around waiting all day on it. We are going to go Signet Mining, however. We have a perfect discard target in the form of Sigma. So that's fine. We're going to ditch the Sigma, grab the Mining. Ooh. Yeah, you know what? As tempting as your offer is, I think I'm going to pass. Don't like Maxi. We're going to pass on that one, Chief. Awesome. No maximum sheesh for us. Get that out of here. We've got the Super Factorial in hand already. With one Mathmech Engrave as it stands, we should be sitting pretty. We are going to be able to go into some Attic Nister plays now, which is kinda dope. Kinda nice. We're gonna go into a Chi-Chi here. A Chi-Chi grabs another level 4 or lower monster from deck to hand. Unless it gets negated, in which case I'll be very sad, but it doesn't, which is great. I'm happy. We grab the Picari. Now we're going to use the Chi-Chi. We're going to go into our Dark Infant, which is going to search our field spell, which is when things start to get a little bit crazy. Dark Infant going to go. Are we going to get negated? Are we going to get stopped? Are you going to make me cry? He's tempted. He's hovering over the button. His card is in fact highlighted. He's super tempted. I mean, that would have been a good negate. To be honest, that's probably where I would have negated. He may be saving it for circular. That would be a mistake. The field spell, kinda nutty. Not gonna lie. Because now, basically what it does is so long as our main monster zones are empty, we get to special summon out an Attic Nister monster from our hand. And we can do that once per attribute. So now that we've summoned the Chi-Chi off of this effect, we can no longer summon light monsters, right? But we can still summon everything else. So we're going to grab probably I Meet You, right? Because it's shiny. We got the Royal Rare I Meet You when we were crafting it. So we're going to go I Meet You. We're going to reveal... I guess we revealed the Decode Talker, right? No, probably not. The Doyon? No, yeah, we revealed we revealed the Dark Templar and then we add the Doyon, right? Probably. I'm probably doing this correctly. Do I know for sure? Absolutely not. But it sounds about right. So we're gonna go for it. We're gonna go into Cyber's Wicked now. We're gonna be able to use our Attic Nister or Ignister Island to summon out another Ignister from our hands. We're gonna summon out Doyon. Doyon summoning to a zone the Cyber's Wicked points to. That triggers both effects where Cyber's Wicked is gonna search our deck for a Cyber's Tuner monster. By banishing one from Graveyard, we're going to banish the Infant. That's fine. Then we're going to use Doyon's effect, which is going to grab back the Chi-Chi from our Graveyard. Because remember, we haven't summoned an Chi-Chi, a fire monster, out to the field using the effect of our field spell. So we can now summon the Chi-Chi to the field. So that do be kind of nice, though. We're going to grab the Bururu. Good. Now we're going to link 2 into the Splash Mage. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe so. At this stage, I'm just sort of making it up as I go along. I'm gonna be real, but that's what this video is. This video is just about learning. We're gonna use our Doyon, adding back our I Meet You. I think that's once per turn though. It is indeed. Then we're gonna activate our Attic Nister Island thingy. We're gonna summon out Bururu. its effect is going to send an Ad Ignister monster from the deck to the graveyard. We're going to send Donmari, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Okay, then we're going to use Splash Mage. Splash Mage is going to grab us back one of our level 4s. So we're going to grab the... Yeah, we'll grab the Picari. We might as well. We might as well grab the Picari. Then we're going to Synchro off into the Wind Pegasus, which has a useful effect in the graveyard. So we're going to do that. Pegasus, off you go, good sir. Sent to the graveyard for Synchro material. Target a monster which uses material and special summon it. Dope. Okay, so that's where this comes in. So then Baruru's effect will revive the Picari once more. Man, this deck eats into your timer like it's nobody's business. What the hell? Then I believe we go into Templar, right? I think we go into the Templar from here. I could be wrong. This could be where I'm messing it up, right? Because I'm trying to figure out where the best time to go into the Templar is. That's fine. Templar comes on out. Then we can activate our island once more, summoning out a fire monster from hand this time to a zone that our Templar points to, which will then trigger its effect to summon out 2 more monsters from our graveyard. So we're going to grab Wind and Light, because we need as many different attributes as we can get our little hands on. That's pretty dope. Now we're going to go for Circular. I don't think there's any more using this field spell, so we are going to go Circular now. Pitching our Diameter to grave. We're going to summon our Circular out to the field. Man, this guy's really letting us have it, right? He's just letting us go nuts. I think from here, we probably want to... How are we summoning another Math Mech out, right? That's the problem. That do be the problem. Alimbertion. That doesn't do anything for us though, right? Because we have the Super Factorial already. What would we even search off a Circular? We would just be searching Equation. So I guess we don't really even need that. Okay. What we're going to do then is probably just go into... I think we just go into the Arrival Sabers from here, right? Link 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. That's, you know what, I'm probably messing this up. I'm probably messing this up something fierce. But we're going to do this for now. Again, there's definitely a way of making this monster stronger than what I've just made it. But it is what it is. Target another monster in the field and destroy it, then you get yourself a token. I would rather not. I would rather use my Circular for Lingeribo. Okay, then we're simply going to set 1 and pass. Yeah, not great. So there's very clearly a lot that I need to learn in regards to this deck. Definitely a lot that needs learned. And we know that, right? That's the whole point of this video. That's why this video is not titled like best deck in the game or anything like that. This is just first impressions and learning. We did bring out the Arrival Sabers, which is kind of dope. So the Arrival Sabers, for anyone who doesn't know, is basically completely unaffected by other cards' effects. Its attack points is equal to the number of materials you use for its summon multiplied by 1,000, but all the materials need to have different attributes, right? So maybe if we had... Also, I should mention the Donmari being in our graveyard means that so long as we control a Link 6 monster, we can target a face-up card on the field and negate its effects until the end of the turn. So that gives us an extra negate as well, which is pretty dope. Going to be setting his cards up here. He's going to activate the Coup Clock, which is kind of nice. Coup Clock pitching itself to grave to do what? Discard, activate a normal trap. The turn it would set if you control a Labyrinth monster. So does he have a Labyrinth monster to summon? Do you? Or did he just not read? Okay. He's afraid. He's nervous. He is absolutely... He's just nervous. He doesn't know what he's doing. That's fine. We're going to go Super Factorial. Super Factorial, wipe out 2 of his cards, and then we simply get popping, get winning. Easy as that. So, I mean, it is what it is. So there you have it. That's the 4 games that got us to Platinum 2, I guess. I didn't really feel like much of an achievement, again, as you can tell from the quality of the games. Some pretty cool strategies, but ultimately our opponents weren't putting up very much of a fight. We did get to see, however, both the core math mechs or the Cybers combos and the Addict Mister combos inside of the gameplay. So we did get a good experience of how exactly it kind of works. There are things to be optimized, and I dare say I'm going to be doing it faster and more efficiently as I practice with the deck. But I hope that this at least gave anyone who has never seen this before a bit of insight in terms of how sort of complex it is. But like I said, I'm going to be revisiting this deck for an actual deck profile. This is a good deck list, but I'm not going to be doing a profile here on this video. What I am going to be doing is another video in the near future once I've had a chance to really get my hands on it and really learn it thoroughly, and I'll be back and I'll be trying then to teach and educate at that point. But for now, I hope you enjoyed the replays, or at least found them vaguely entertaining. If you did, feel free to like the video. If you didn't, you know, you do you. It's completely up to yourself. But either way, I'm going to be seeing you in the next one. Bye bye.